Now, I have good news for the gold and the silver bulls. Silver has actually broken market structure to the upside. On every chart, it is in an uptrend, okay? Gold has now broken market structure to the upside on the 1 hour chart, and one other chart, which is the 4 hour, needs to confirm a market structure shift to the upside in order to remain bullish on gold and silver, or at least just on gold itself. Silver is actually bullish. I'm going to give you the targets inside of this video, the upside targets, okay? I'm also gonna give you the downside targets because there's two ways that this could go. Either it goes up or it goes down, right? So I'm going to give you the levels that need to be upheld in order for you to stay in a bullish market structure on both gold and silver, and then the levels that need to be broken in order to continue that structure up, and then I'll give you the targets of where that could go. Second to that, I'm going to give you the downside. You have to uphold this level, but if you get under this level on gold or silver, this is where you could be potentially going because you are now shifting to a downtrend, okay? So if you like analysis like that, and you don't just want to rely on my YouTube videos, I give way higher analysis, way better trade setups, way more trade ideas inside of Nordic Alpha. If you don't know who I am Drew Wolfer. I'm a pro trader with a 91.5% documented win rate in just 2025 alone on gold and silver. And I'm also the head trader and the founder of Nordic Alpha, where I give out trade ideas, trade setups every single day inside of not only gold and silver markets, but also the S&P, also crypto, Bitcoin, whatever it is, right? Now, I will give you this one disclaimer. It's not a signals group. If you're looking for somebody to hold a gun to your head and say, hey, take this trade, this is not the group for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my trade setups. You will need to set your alerts. The trades are there. They're already set up. The ideas are there. The theses are there for the trade setups. The only thing is you're going to have to be the one that pulls the trigger. No one is going to tell you to do it. No one is going to force you to do it. And no one is your financial advisor. So as long as we have that understanding, I would love to see you inside of Nordic Alpha. It is less than $1 a day. It's $29 a month, and it will likely go up into 2026. So let's talk about silver first. That's the one that's parabolic. Everybody's worried about it. Now, in order for us to uphold this uptrend, the first level we need to uphold is this one. But there is a scenario that even if we do lose this level, we can still be in an uptrend, and that's right here. If we come down here to $73.50 and we catch a bounce, guess what? That is our market structure low on the 1 hour chart. We just broke market structure from this prior high to the upside on the 1 hour chart. So now all charts are aligned from the 1 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour, 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month's perspective are all in an uptrend. Now, where do I need to see this continue? You have to close a candle on a 4 hour basis at least above the all-time high and not hit a triple top. You cannot get what's called a swing failure pattern up here, which is where you get a wick above it. You do not want to see that. That is not good news. You want to see a 4 hour candle close above here and then close with strength, come back and either back test it or back test the prior high or 0.618 to continue that uptrend. Okay, now, if that were to happen, where would you be potentially going? Well, it's pretty cut and dry, and it's pretty crazy targets, to be honest with you. Bang. This is your first target. This is my proprietary deviation zone that I have on my range tools. If you look from the all-time high to the subsequent swing low that came after that, the ultimate swing low, you could see that you could go up to about $87 to $86. That's my first proprietary deviation zone. Past that, you're looking up to $90 to $93. Now, what would actually make this happen is something more along the lines of this, right? I would like to see us close that 4 hour candle up here, come up here, reject from my proprietary deviation zone in the 84 to 84.50 range, and then come back, use that double top as support, blast up, get up to $86 first, use 84.50 as support, and then start blasting our way up to the $90 range. Okay, now, if that doesn't happen, and we lose this level, and then we lose this level, where could we be potentially going? $69 is your next line of support. That is on the 4-hour chart. And if you lose that and don't catch a bounce, right? Because this is going to be a key critical level. You got to, like, you really need to stay above this level, because if you get under it, it's going to be used as support. So if you don't regain it quickly, like you have these last 3 times that we've gone under it, it's extremely bearish for silver. Now, if you were to get under this, you will be looking at last ditch effort support at about $64. Further from that, you're coming down to about $57 to the 1-day market structure low, okay? And that's where you could really see the day being saved, or even at $54, but you'll see me long before we reach $54 or $57 is my guess, especially if you are subscribed to the channel. Now, for gold, we did break market structure to the upside. This was our prior high, okay? So that's the good news. This was our prior high. We just broke that. So now we have the 1-hour chart in a uptrend, okay? Now, the monthly, weekly, daily, the 12-hour, and the 1-hour are all in an uptrend. The one that is not is your 4-hour market structure. So this is not as bullish as silver is yet, but I'll give you the parameter that would make it that bullish. If you came up here and you closed a 4-hour candle above the all-time high right here, that would then shift market structure to the upside and align all time frames, okay? So the 4-hour high is up here. Now, what would be even better is if you closed a 1-day candle above the all-time high. Now, if we want to remain bullish, all we have to do is stay above this market structure shift to the downside, the $4,415 range, and then start legging our way up to the all-time highs. My guess is if you're going to remain bullish, you're probably not going to do that. You're probably going to retrace right down here to this naked VWAP and the 0.618 of this move and just start legging up. So watch this level right here as well. Now, if you were to break under this, you're probably going to be coming down here to the 4-hour break of structure at about 42.84. And then if you get under that, obviously, you're going to be coming down here to about $4,200. And if you lose that, you're coming down to about 41.35, which is a nice gap fill, okay? Now, further from that, you have a last-ditch effort way down here at $3,900. So I think that, you know, this is probably most likely going to be the floor on gold if you were to even get there. If you were to somehow get through all of these supports, this would be kind of the floor. $4,000 to $3,900. That's where your 1-day and your 12-hour lows are. So you could see the market save the day with a bounce right there, okay? Now, the furthest I could really see us going down is right here to your old double tops, right? And that is at about $3,500 to $3,600. As you can see, we double topped right through there. You're going to use $3,500. That's going to be a massive level of support. Are you going to get there anytime soon? Probably not, but those are your downside targets. So let's talk about the upside targets. Like, where could you be going if we were to break market structure to the upside here? Well, this is how I kind of predict these things. So when we get a high, okay, and then we get a subsequent low, especially an all-time high, a double top all-time high, right? I measure from there, and you can see this is how I called the top on gold. We hit my first proprietary deviation zone, absolutely rejected, came back down, and then started finding support. Now we're legging our way back up. So where's your next resistance here? It's at 4,700 to 4,788. Now I want to show you this one, okay? If you measure from this high to this high, and then I just come up here and I do this, you'll see $4,700 to $4,822 is going to be your next level of resistance. So right here and right here. So I would suggest that you obviously set your alerts there. Now, if you want to see where we could go potentially even after that, it's $5,000 to $5,100. And that's from the lows to the new all-time highs right here. So if you're bullish on gold and you want this scenario to play out and you want to see a $5,000 or $6,000, even $7,000 gold in 2026, these are the scenarios that can help you get there, right? And even if we go down and we start losing some of these levels, so long as we stay above $4,000, we are incredibly bullish. And as long as we stay above $3,500, we're long-term bullish on gold. So there's really nothing to be afraid of here. And there's not much to be afraid of in terms of silver either. So long as we stay above about $57 to $54, we're not super bullish. We're bullish long-term on silver. And if we stay above $64 to $61, we're mega bullish on silver. So just wait for those levels, see what happens. And if you want my trade setups and my trade ideas every single day. Again, not a signals group. Please do not come in there thinking it is a signals group. That is illegal to do in the United States if you're not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. But if you want those trade setups, and you want to be able to make these insights actionable, get inside of Nordic Alpha. It's $29 a month, less than $1 a day, and I will appreciate seeing you all in there very soon. That is the Nordic Alpha private VIP trading academy where you will learn my methodology and you will get to be able to pick my brain and understand why I look at these things and find these setups in the way that I do. So have a wonderful #Friday Pie Day and have a great weekend with your beautiful families. Let's see how all of this plays out on gold and silver, and hopefully my physical gold and silver, and hopefully yours, and our bags pump into the future.